Hello, this is Bro Numero Dos here from CVF Bro Time. At the time of recording, I haven't quite yet posted that previous video about Furniture Lab 1, but actually just realized I skipped all the sound on that. So basically, I'm going to put audio in this. What we went over was how to make the basic furniture, and of course this piston stuff. Not really a whole lot except for different ways you can make this, and this is my favorite kinds of beds, and also the bathroom furniture. So I am going to, today at least, now that I have my microphone on and I'm not being stupid, I will be able to, I guess, sort of like make more advanced stuff. Now, the first thing I want to talk about isn't that advanced. That doesn't have technology. In fact, it's the opposite of that. It's nature. So, I'm going to talk about what different things you can do with a flower pot. My favorite like advanced thing is I'm going to use jungle leaves again because I love jungle leaves. The tree sapling that's larger than a normal sapling. You can just put jungle leaves on top of it, or any kind of leaves, I guess, on top of a dead bush, and it makes it super epic because it looks like a small tree. I use this all the time. Now, there are also other things you can place. You can place all the flowers, dead bush, fern, mushrooms in there, or all the things you can place saplings to. But a lot of things people don't always realize, you can place cacti in there, and I enjoy cacti very much. So I already went over some of this hedges vegetation, but really there's all kinds of vegetation that you can do. And you can so of course we all know there's bone meal out there, which I'm going to, there's a couple examples, and I'm also going to, hopefully you knew this, but there's also mycelium, which Podzol also works, but mycelium is the non-1.8 original. Actually, I think, no, that was 1.7, they added Podzol, but mycelium's the original, so you should totally go with the original, because it's original. So, obviously we know with enough bone meal we can grow tall jungle saplings, which are usually generally taller trees. And then we can grow Akai saplings, which are usually more spread out trees, and those are actually some of the most creative trees. And of course in 1.8 you can use the /clone command to generate more trees of the exact same kind. Suppose you like the way this tree generated. I personally do. It will make a good tree house, connect the Akai tree to the jungle tree, which I may actually use these trees later on if I do a building lab on tree houses. Now the next thing is my favorite way to grow plants. Mushroom! So this is the giant brown mushroom. You find these in all the mushroom biome things. I remember when I first discovered the mushroom biome, I had to spawn a random world. I'm like, what is this? It was the most amazing thing ever. It was so incredible. Basically, that's what all the mycelium worlds are made out of and stuff. You can now choose the custom things with all the 1.8 new bountiful update world generating things. This is a flat top, but then that's a good cover one. But then my preferable one, assuming it's preferable by many people, is the round top mushroom, the red and white mushroom. And believe it or not, if you actually dig about 3 or so blocks down, actually I might want to dig one more actually. Usually it spawns 2 or 3. I'm going to try and get this right this time. But basically, what did I just spawn? I just spawned a mini mushroom. That's the smallest one I've ever spawned. They're not supposed to behave like that. It's not natural. See, when you press a pick block, it gives you mushrooms, mushrooms. Just gotta keep it dark and rainy. I wonder if it actually affects the way mushrooms grow. This mushroom's like a dud or something. I'm gonna give up on this mushroom. This mushroom doesn't seem to want to grow. I don't know whether I didn't place it far away enough, but whatever the case, I'm going to try and... Whoa. It actually worked. This is my favorite kind of mushroom ever. The mushroom house. Oh my god, Papa Smurf, this is so epic. This one only spawned 2, which I guess means it's a little bit short, but I can still fit a magical mushroom door in here. Now it's official, it's a mushroom hut. Oh my god, these are my favorite things ever. Mushroom hut, I'm just gonna leave that there. I'm not even gonna blow it up for leisure, that's how epic it is. Yeah, basically, these plant tricks are pretty awesome, and I love giant mushrooms. But now we're going to be taking a look at the more complex, or at least electronical ways to do things. First we're going to look at is probably one of my favorites, the interchangeable shower. We'll need quartz and whatnot, and we'll also need redstone torch, button, dispenser, water bucket. This one actually just it's got to be the greatest creation ever. I don't know, like, there's probably some YouTuber or some Minecraft forum guy who actually created this mechanism, but whoever they are, I love them. This is such a cool mechanism. Alright, so we'll choose the area where you want your little water pouring hole to be. So that's basically what it essentially is. You want to put the water bucket in here. And essentially, you'll want to put this here, and I think put a button right here. Still produces infinite water. See, now the bucket is empty, but it actually, I swear to God, I don't know why this works, but it sucks up the water. That is literally the coolest thing ever. So remember, just put the thing on the redstone bottom of the dispenser, fill it with water, move it around, put it on top of a redstone torch, and put the redstone torch down on the side, and then put the button on the opposite side of it, and then you've got your epicest shower ever. This is by far the coolest shower ever. And if you can't see that, then I don't understand you. Now we're going to be looking at a lighting system, and so I think I'll just like build a little platform out of wood that you can be lit. I know there's the complex lighting system that actually switches out glowstone blocks, but I don't really use that, really. I actually, honestly, I have my books near me, but I forget exactly how it works. So, let's see, we'll want a lever, possibly some repeaters. So we're going to look at single road version of it. So now this is extremely simple. You don't even have to put it all the way out, you can just put it until 3 because it'll automatically activate the next one. As if you're in survival mode, you want to save redstone. a repeater way to do it, so that you can make it so that there's like epic repeaters in there. So place your redstone down. This is where poor redstone has to go its separate ways. Actually, no, I don't think it does. Maybe you don't need repeaters for this one. Maybe I'm mistaken. Yeah, but essentially, you'd put your things here. Actually, no, you leave these spaces open for however many you needed to go. And here we go. More. Yes. Loads more. Didn't even bother to put a lever there, did I? Set a repeater if you just like being like how you can set it so that one goes like after one another, and I think there is a way you can make them flicker and then turn on, but I never did that much research. I've been told that though. I'm told there's other ways to do it. Let's look at it. Replace this lever with a daylight sensor, and you also want a redstone torch. See, daylight sensor sense day, but you can reverse the mechanism to sense light, which is pretty cool. You don't even need, so you don't even need like lever. It's just the sun sets slowly and it's nice, but monsters are out, and then the lights just turn on. Basically, you'll want. Oh, I grabbed a trapdoor. How did I not realize that? Daylight sensor. Wait a second. If it's sensing daylight. I may or may not have just so happened to cause it to experiments. There we go. So now it's inactive. If we wait, yeah, it's gonna be a while till nighttime. Doesn't make much of a difference. 5. Yeah, it doesn't make any difference. Out of range. And the moon rises. Monsters things happening. Do I even have to? The daylight sensor was like somehow off. That doesn't make any sense. But I guess it does now. Goodbye.